My name is Gemma Craig, and I grew up on a tiny little island on the Great Barrier Reef. Green Island is a little sand cay. It's about an hour boat ride out of Cairns, far north Queensland. So my family actually own and operate a wildlife habitat on the island. We've got about 30 crocodiles, turtles, an aquarium and a museum. When my brother and I were kids, we did all of our schooling through distance education or correspondence. Because of this unique upbringing, I got to spend my childhood just exploring the reef and, swimming and freediving and snorkeling and just being in the water. After I graduated high school, I got a job on a dive boat and got to go out and see a lot more beautiful areas of the Great Barrier Reef. Nobody really can understand the magic and the beauty of this place unless they see it with their own eyes. So that's where photos and video came in. It was a good way to kind of share the things that I was seeing and the experiences that I was having with others. And the more I shot video, the more I fell in love with it. I started doing it full time. I would make trip videos for the guests that came out on the boat of their dive trip and of all of the cool things that they saw underwater. I actually got a bit of a following on social media, and I had the opportunity to be in a film about the Great Barrier Reef and kind of about my life. It's called The Great Barrier Reef 3D, and it's kind of a documentary style film about all of the cool things that you can see on the reef, sharks and minke whales and turtles. And they used my story of growing up on the reef to kind of tie it in all together. Being involved with this film, I got to do some really interesting things. I went and premiered it in the United States, meet a lot of different people and kind of get a little taste of what the film industry is actually like in Australia. I decided that that's it, that's what I want to do. I guess I just wanted to learn more, and I wanted to kind of figure out how I can use filmmaking to share my own story and to kind of tell a message about the Great Barrier Reef and the oceans and the environment. Growing up on the Great Barrier Reef, I've seen firsthand the effects of climate change and the effects of coral bleaching. I know that the reef wants to survive, it wants to adapt, because it's a living thing. Life will prevail. I'm a really strong believer that we have the technology available to help the planet and help the environment, but we can't do it without a sense of social innovation. So we really need to bring people together, and nothing will inspire people and connect with people more than a message of hope and possibility and of beauty, because nothing is a better storyteller than Mother Nature herself. That's where I see filmmaking as a really important tool, and I would like to use these stories to connect people with their environments, because if they can't see the beauty of nature, then why should they choose to protect it? I've been really lucky and really blessed that I've had the life that I've had, and it's given me an ambition to just get out there in the world and see more, learn more, and tell stories about Mother Nature and about the people that connect with her. I've spent 28 years here on the reef, and I think it's finally time for me to tell my story.